This is Peter Ripley of the Ripley Report, and today I'm with County Commissioner Mark Ozias, if I pronounced that correctly.
You sure did.
And so, a few questions, Mark. Number one, since you became County Commissioner, how's that been going for you?
I think it's been going all right so far. I spent my first month or so trying to get around and meet all the department heads, other elected officials, make sure I understand how the county works, and I'm happy to report. I think that Clallam County residents would be happy to know that, as far as I'm concerned, they deserve to be very impressed with the county staff and with the way that the county operates in general. Was it was noteworthy how complex the work is that every department engages in, and the level of effort that county employees put in is very impressive. I have also enjoyed learning about all the boards and commissions that commissioners serve on. For example, I'm serving on the board of Clallam Transit, and helping to think through issues that relate to the delivery of healthcare, mental health services, behavioral health services, chemical dependency services, and more. So there's a lot to learn. It's very exciting. It's very challenging, but so far so good.
Okay, second question. Have you now during your election campaign, you have you met? Did you feel? Have you felt you met some of your uh, uh, objectives?
Oh, well, I'd say that we're perhaps just starting to. For example, the one of the probably the thing that I'm most interested in is trying to find ways to make county government more accessible to people, and try and find ways to include more citizens in our county government, because the more voices that are heard, the more citizens are included in the process, the better our results are going to be. And we are starting to make some progress along those lines. For example, we expect sometime within the next few months to have chosen and decided upon a system that will allow for live streaming of our commissioners' meetings and increased access. So I see that as a positive step, and there are some others. But we're only 3.5 months into it, and there's still a lot of work to do.
Okay. Now during the county commission meeting yesterday, Tuesday, um, you made a motion to accept the climate change resolution. You have any comments on that?
Oh, sure. The I think it's past due that the county started planning for, or working to plan for, the expected what we expect to happen as a result of climate change. And the point of yesterday's resolution was not to debate the merits of climate change, or who's causing it, who's not causing it. The point was to utilize relevant current local research, our best projections for what we think is going to happen, and try and wrap that understanding into our planning process. So we're encouraging other departments in the county, the roads department, the parks department, planning department, emergency preparedness department, to do their best to understand the anticipated impacts of climate change in our area, so that we can begin to plan for them. And to my mind, that's a good use of resource, and a good use of our time. And hopefully it will be something that in the long run saves county citizens money and saves taxpayer dollars, because if we don't plan for these things now, then it comes up as an emergency later, and we're trying to avoid that.
Okay. Third question. In your dealings with the treasurer, How is that you think is progressing?
Well,
What?
it's